Hi, my name is Tan Guan Ming and my student ID is 1043959920. This is my video submission for the Object-Oriented Programming Custom Project Option 2. Okay, first I will demonstrate the functionality of the program. So we go to terminal and use command prompt and we type .NET run and the program will run automatically. As you can see, the program retains the basic functionality from the labs. When I left click, it will show circle, and when I press R, the rectangle will create while I left clicking my mouse. And if I want to create lines, press the L key on my keyboard and left click my mouse, we get lines. And I can also change my background color by pressing my spacebar, random color. And when I right clicking the shapes or line, we'll select the shapes. And if I want to remove the shape, I can press the backspace on my keyboard while selecting the shapes or lines or circles. Alright. For the first custom feature, I implemented a random shape generator. So when I press the G key on my keyboard, the program generates a random number of shapes at random location with random colors. This includes circles, rectangles, and lines. For the second feature, pressing the N key on my keyboard draws my first name, Guanming, on the screen. This uses multiple line objects arranged specifically to form the letters. Finally, the third feature is resizing. When I press the S key, every shape on the canvas scales down by 10%. As you can see, the circles get smaller radius and the rectangles and lines shrink in proportion. That's all for my program, and now I will explain the object-oriented principles used in my code. I use an abstract-based class called shape. It defines common properties like X, Y, and color. It also defines the abstract method, like draw outline. The boolean is at point 2D, PT, and also the void scale. Classes like circle 1, rectangle 1, and line 1 are all inherit from shape. They override these abstract methods to provide their specific implementation. Other than that, I also use polymorphism to implement the resize feature. In the drawing class, the resize shape method interacts through the list of shapes. It calls scale 0.9f, which is scale down every shape by 10% on every shape. Because of polymorphism, I don't need to know the specific type of shape. The rectangle scales its width and height, while the line calculates its endpoint. Next, to decouple the creation logic, I implemented a shape factory class. This handles the instantiation of new object based on shape kind enumeration. So this class helped me create new shape, new circle, new rectangle, and new line. And it will return it. And now this is my random shape generator class. This class is used to create shape without knowing the specific constructor details, which help me create random shape in my program. And lastly, the name drawing feature is encapsulated in the name drawer class. It manually constructs line 1 object at specific coordinate to render the text, which is my name. In conclusion, this project demonstrates my understanding of inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation within C++. Thank you for watching.